right. Hey, everybody. David here from Hard Rock Reverie again. I know I'm right in the middle of reviewing the Black and Blue albums, and I will be getting back to that very soon. But I had kind of an event take place. Um, I guess it's been like almost 2 weeks now, um, that I made me want to get on here and talk about it. Um, So I'll show you what inspired that in just a few minutes. What I'm going to talk about today is Motley Crue vinyl bootlegs. And why I'm going to talk about that is because I have a couple. Um, I've shown this one off a little bit in my review of this album, I believe, and have had this for, I don't know, probably a year, maybe a little longer. I'm not real good at time. Anyway, um, very, very, very thrilled to have this in my vinyl collection, not only because it's rare and not easy to find, but because I actually love the album, unlike probably many of you. Um, and so I found another Motley Crue vinyl that I'm really proud of. Um, like I said, probably a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, and I wanted to show them off a little bit here, not so much to show them off in a bragging way, but just so that I hear the word bootleg and I'm like automatically suspicious. Oh, it's going to sound like shit. It's going to be, cheap, crappy packaging. It's going to suck. And so what I thought I would do is, just in case you are a Crue fan, you're interested in completing your vinyl collection, this is the only way to do it right now. Now, that may change soon, hopefully, because as many of you will no doubt know, Motley's catalog has recently been purchased, and they've already had all the albums re-released on CD. I'm betting those will be coming on vinyl anytime. But if you don't want to wait, if you like bootleg vinyl, which I know a lot of people do, then maybe you just want to know, well, okay, if I find one of these, what am I going to get? I mean, like if you wander into a record store, there's a good chance that these may still be sealed copies, like virgin vinyl. And so I just thought I'd show off what's included when you buy them and talk about the audio quality a little bit. Okay, so anyway, obviously new tattoo, and mine, I guess, is not a virgin because it was bent a little bit here when I found it. I did get it actually from Amazon, and which I couldn't believe Amazon had it. It has since been basically blocked from sale in the marketplace and is not permitted to sell one of these on Discogs. And I believe probably they might have that kind of a thing on Amazon too, but I don't know for sure. Anyway, I found it, I ordered it, it came, I love it. And so what am I going to do? Send it back over this if this is the only copy of it I could find? No. Anyway, they did a really good job with the packaging. This is, this is from, it was produced in the country of Malta. And if you don't know anything like me about Malta or where that might be, little geography lesson here. Malta is located in the central Mediterranean between Sicily and the North African coast. It's a nation known for historic sites related to a succession of rulers, including the Romans, Moors, Knights of St. John, French and British. It has numerous fortresses, megalithic temples, and a subterranean complex of halls and burial chambers dating to circa 4000 BC. Anyway, it is part of Europe, and apparently they're good at bootlegging Motley Crue albums. At least they were with this one. And so now they're famous. They're like, yay, we're Malta. We bootleg Motley Crue records. Okay, so there's your geography lesson for today, and mine. I needed that. Anyway, it is officially listed as a limited edition, unofficial release. It's in stereo. It was produced in 2017 in Malta, apparently. And it says online, I was able to find it's a limited edition of 300 copies on black vinyl, which is true. It is black vinyl. And here is the vinyl. It's a beautiful pressing. And it does come with several inserts. Including a small poster and a promo photo. Let me go ahead and get those and show those off a little bit. Okay, so it comes with this nice little card in it. And they go ahead and apparently print these with the Motley records and beyond logos on there, just so you maybe won't question it, I guess. It also came with this little promo card for Sons of Cain, an album called Closer to the Edge. And then you get this insert, which is pretty cool. It says, the world's most notorious rock band presents the new full-length album, New Tattoo. 12 songs of purest LA dirty hard rock, available on vinyl, CD, and cassette, out July 11th. Now, I don't remember this being available on vinyl when it was released in 2000. If anybody knows differently, I'd love to hear that. But I've never seen it on vinyl until I saw this. Anyway, pretty cool picture there of the guys. Nikki Sixx, Randy Castillo, Vince Neil, Mick Mars. This, of course, being the album where Tommy just didn't feel like it. Follow the band on the Maximum Rock Tour 2000, and it's got a bunch of tour dates here, which I'll assume had like 5 or 10 people at each show. But pretty cool packaging there, I think. And you also get this, which is cool. I really like that. And then lyrics on the other side. This album, of course, was produced by Mike Klink of Appetite for Destruction fame. Anyway, thought that was certainly worth showing off a little bit more. Now, like I said, New Tattoo, I love New Tattoo. It's actually, if you watch my Motley Crue album ranking or the actual album review videos, you'll see how I feel about that album. Now, like I said, about a week and a half or 2 weeks ago, I got lucky again in one of my local record shops. I just happened to walk in one day and was thinking, if you don't remember, or if you're new to the channel, A couple of months ago, however long it was, I made a video about how I was done with vinyl, and that is still true. I am not making regular vinyl purchases of any kind anymore. However, I do reserve the right to occasionally go, holy crap, that's either a really great price on that, and I'll go ahead and pick it up because I don't already have it in my catalog or in my collection, or wow, that is something that I wasn't expecting to ever find. I can't believe I found it. I may never find it again. I'm going to go ahead and buy it now while I can. And I walked in and there was this. Yes, many people hate this album. I am not one of you. If you feel that way, I have a different opinion. I really like this album. You can check out my ranking video, like I said. And I did go ahead and pay $40 for this. Because honestly, I'm standing there and I'm staring at it and I'm like, okay, well, I could buy this for a lower price or this for a lower price, plus this and this. Or I could get this thing that's got my heart racing right now because I never expected I'd walk into a record store and see it. And it completes my collection of the Motley Crue studio albums. So to me, it was one of those rare occasions where I'll see a price tag of $40 on an album and go, yeah, I think I want to go ahead and do that. Anyway, the packaging looks pretty solid, I think. And in the back cover here, there are multiple versions bootlegged of this. This is a universal product, according to this, licensed to Universal International Music, 2000, mastered 2000. Anyway, what I was able to find out about this one, it is made in Europe and released in 2020. It does contain the original Generation Swine track list. It is a double vinyl, however. And let me just go ahead and show off what comes with this. Okay, so first you get this insert, just an insert. It's a pretty cool picture of the band, I think. I like that. And on the back side, John Corabi Says is the title of this little article here. Again, pretty cool picture here of the guys. Another one here. And let me just go ahead and read this. John Corabi says, Generation Swine was Motley Crue's huge mistake. In a brand new interview with the Rock Talks with LaFon, Mitch LaFon, former Motley Crue singer John Corabi spoke about the experience of working on the band's 1997 album Generation Swine before he was replaced by a returning Vince Neil. Now, there's a lot more to read than that. What has me curious, though, I wonder, I am friends with Mitch LaFon on Facebook, and regularly follow his Facebook channel or page. And I'm wondering if he knows his interview was used for this. Mitch, if you ever happen across this video, I would be very curious to know whether that's the case or not. I'm guessing do you think they had to have permission to use his interview if they didn't have permission to press the album? I don't know about that. Anyway, yeah, so you got this insert, and then you have the vinyl. Now, this is a double vinyl, this release. There is another one with a, yeah, there's another version of Generation Swine on vinyl out there, another bootleg that is a gray marble vinyl. The one I have, however, is double vinyl unofficial release with bonus tracks. As you can see, there are definitely more than 13 tracks on here. And that is because it is a double vinyl with several bonus tracks on it. And here is disc 1, side A and B, which is on sort of a red vinyl. And then we have disc 2, which is a white vinyl with our friend the pig, Mr. Pig, on there. And this is pretty cool, really. Now, the gray vinyl would have been just fine with me. I don't care. I actually kind of like my albums to come in black vinyl, honestly. But I do really like the different colored double vinyls that they gave me here. Now, as for why it's 2 albums, side A, which is disc 1, you've got Find Myself, Afraid, Flush, and Generation Swine. Side B is Confessions, Beauty, Glitter, Anybody Out There, Let Us Pray. Side C is Rocket Ship, A Rat Like Me, Shout 97, and Brandon, which finishes up the actual Generation Swine album. And then track 14, Afraid, which is the Swine Jumbo mix. And then side D, which is all bonus material, Wreck Me, Kiss the Sky, Rocket Ship, an early demo, Confessions, a demo with a Tommy vocal, and the last track, track 19, Song to Slit Your Wrist By, which is a bonus track that's actually also included on the gray marble vinyl version. So anyway, like I said, this one comes from Europe 2020. I have it. I'm happy that I have it. I love this album. I know I'm one of the few, but I've loved it since, you know, I forced myself to keep listening to it when it came out in 97. And I was like, damn, this is a different Motley Crue, but I thought it was really cool. I still do. And the vinyl's pretty high quality as far as I can tell. It does sound a little bassier than I would want it to if I was producing it. But not to the extent that it's a bad mix or anything like that. It is, however, a lot bassier than the original CD sounds. But that, you know, whatever, that's cool. I do enjoy the bonus tracks a lot. And that was one of the things that actually convinced me to go ahead and purchase this too. I probably still would have. But when I saw all the bonus tracks, I was like, damn, okay, I don't have those anywhere else. I can go and look them up on YouTube and listen to them, but I don't own them anywhere else. And I never even heard Song to Slit Your Wrist By until I got this and brought it home. Okay, so anyway, that's basically all I wanted to do in this video, was just show those off. So if you're a collector, like I kind of sometimes feel like I am, and you're trying to find some way, you're sitting there, you know, scratching your head going, gosh, how am I ever gonna get all the Motley albums, studio albums, on vinyl if they don't make them on vinyl? Well, I guess this is how. The problem now is tracking some down. I just happened to get lucky in both cases, and poof, there they were. But if you know they're out there and you know that the quality is pretty decent and you would like to maybe add them to your collection, at least now you know you're not completely wasting your time to give it a look. Anyway, all right. I will be right back with the next two Black and Blue albums in review. And I hope you guys are enjoying those videos. I'm enjoying talking about the band because it's very rare that we get to. And take it easy, Hard Rockers. Everybody have a great Thanksgiving.